guys, it's Sarah and I am here with a Cheeky Studio layout, and this one is going to be of Layla's 6th birthday, which she celebrated last year, obviously. And it's funny, I've already done her 7th birthday, but I'm going back and doing her 6th one now because I hadn't documented that one yet. But this one was a party that we had at a bounce castle place, and it was a ton of fun. All right, so I am using these papers from the September Cheeky Studio kit, and this yellow one has pink splatters in both of the corners, and I wanted to have those corners showing, but I didn't want to use this as my background, so I hope that makes sense because I wanted to use this aqua one for the background. So what I did was I cut it down so that I have the pink splatters in both the corners, as you can see, and then so I just kind of cut out some from the middle and cut it down on the sides as well. I really hope that makes sense, but I just wanted to have the corners there for sure, so I just cut it down to make it fit my needs basically. And then this little piece of scrap paper from the kit as well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this into a banner, and then I am gonna go across the side here so that I can kind of cover up that line, you know, that's basically showing that I cut that yellow paper in half. And then the pictures are going to cover up this. So I'm piecing things together basically and then covering it up with other stuff. So I have that picture of Layla in that little birthday chair, basically, is what they had there. And I put that onto some coral cardstock, and then the other picture I just left blank. I did not put anything behind it. Now I'm pulling out the Close to My Heart little die cut pack, and it has the words "Let's Celebrate" in it, and that's going to be my title. So I'm pulling all of these out, and I will piece them together to make the title. And so once I get all those out, I have to put everything everything back. And I'm going to keep out a couple things. I have some hearts there, and then this little scallop is going to go right here underneath the picture, and that just matches the piece of pattern paper there. And then I do have that little die cut there that has a little piece of cake, and that's not from the kit, that's from my stash, but I had just pulled it when I saw it recently because I knew I was going to do this layout, so I thought it would be a cute little addition since there's literally cake in the picture there. And then I have that little circle thing that says Kids Go Wild, and that's the name of the place that we were at. I had just kept one of their little flyers and cut a circle out of it so that I could put it on the layout to remember that that's where we went. All right, so I got my title down, and now I'm going to use some of the die cuts from the kit, and I'm going to go ahead and dump a whole bunch here and just pick some of what I want to use. I really like the ones that have the sayings on them, so I'm going to pick one of those, and I'm going to use the one that says "Hey." It's nice and bright, and I'm just going to pick a few here and there. I'm trying to use some that have red in them because there's a lot of red in the chair in the picture there. And then just kind of layer up a few things here in the corners. I like where everything's going, so I'm going to go ahead and start sticking these down before I start losing them or they start shifting. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I think I'm going to add a couple more around the Kids Go Wild as well. All right, so I got those down there. And then I do have some hearts here that I'm going to use too from the Close to My Heart little die cut pack. I have some blue and some coral, so I'm going to use those in a couple different places. And I do pull out this bow. I'm trying to remember if I use it. I can't remember. I think I do. I'm just trying to decide where I'm going to put it. And then I like it right here, and it kind of covers up just basically nothing in that corner of that picture. I'm not hiding anything, so I like the way it kind of blends in with the flowers there. And now I'm going to go ahead and do my journaling on these lines here that are kind of built in for me into the background paper, which is nice. So I'm just doing my journaling down there. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a few more little die cuts here to the corner of or around this Kids Go Wild. And I put one down, but I realized this is the exact same die cut as the one that's up there. It's just smaller, so I didn't want the same one. So I'm going to put a different one here. It's a little bit better. All right, and now I'm going to pull out the sequins that came in the kit, and I'm going to add some sequins around using my glue dots, which is the best thing to put sequins down with because they just fit so perfectly on there, and they're so easy. You just put them on there and stick them down. So I'm going to add sequins around on the layout here, and I'm adding 3 in each little area. And then that is going to be it for that. And then upon looking at the layout, the longer I looked at it, the more I realized I kind of wanted something around the border of it. So I'm going to grab my Sharpie and I'm just going to do a little double edge border around. So I'm just going to go over it twice with my Sharpie. I'm going to lift up my layers here so that I don't mark on them. And that just really helps kind of bring it all to center, I think, especially since the color of this pattern paper for my background is very, very light. So it just helps kind of keep your eye in the center of it. And that's it. That completes my layout. So if you guys have not checked out Cheeky Studio, please do so. I have all the links in the description down below, along with a subscriber discount for you guys to use if you want to do that. And just make sure you go and check them out. They've been so wonderful. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you again soon.